Okay, yo, what's up, guys? It's Red Umbra here, and um, today we are doing a Q&A. I'm sorry that I couldn't record it earlier or post it earlier. It's just I've been quite busy. Yeah, I ended up a bit too busy, and I couldn't record it until this morning. So it will be posted as soon as I've done all this. But anyway, before we get into this, please leave a like and subscribe, as well as hit that notification bell if you wish to see more. And also, if you go follow me on Twitter and Instagram, linked in the description below, as well as our merch store. But before that, anyway, if you follow me on Twitter and Instagram, good way to get to know me, as well as when I live stream. Twitter is the only way to get a shout out. Instagram is a good way to see what I'm up to off of stream. So, without further ado, let's get into these questions. I'm going to leave one of them for last, which I've read. um, okay, and this will be my first attempt at it too. Um, so first question was, Joey, how do I get guns like that? If you're meaning these, um, I mean, there it doesn't really look that big. My arms are actually only 16 inches. I'm only 5 foot 8. Um, but to get big arms anyway, it's all judged by the weight you do. Heavier weight, less reps. So basically, 8 to 10 reps. You go up to a weight where on the 8th rep or the 9th and 10th rep, you're straining to get those up, still keeping form though. If you're straining to get that up, but you start going like that, it's too much weight. If you're straining and you're fighting to get it up there, up to the top, that is a strength rep. Um, and it's good. It's a good thing. Because it's those last 2 reps that do the most. The thing is like I said, heavier weight, lower reps, increases size. Lower weight, but um, more reps increases tone. It gives you tone and allows the cuts to show. Me, I prefer to go in between, because for your strength training, you do 80% of your 1 rep max. So whatever your max weight is for only doing barely 1 rep, like that's it. All you can do is push out 1 rep. That's called your 1 rep max. 80% of that is strength training. So 100 kilos being your 1 rep max, let's say that's it. 80 kilos would be your strength. That's 8 to 10 reps. That will build size and strength. If you do 60% of it, you can normally do 12 to 15 reps. That is toning, and that will do the cuts and things. Me, I prefer to go at 70%, where I can, on my first couple of sets, I can do 15, then 12 reps. And then by the time I reach my third and fourth, it switches down to 10. And I try and push out those 10 reps for the next 2 sets. And what that does is I get the burn, the tone, and endurance and things, but at the same time, I'm getting at least a reasonable amount of size, because it is still heavier than my endurance ones. So yeah, that's basically it. If you want decent muscle, you've got to put in the work. That's basically it. It's just putting in the work, training every single day except for one. For one of the days, do cardio, because cardio you don't have to do as long. You can do it for like half an hour to an hour, whereas the weights I normally do around 3 hours or more. Um, but yeah, with the break day, yeah, endurance. Endurance. Bloody cardio. Sorry. Yeah, do cardio on your break day. So have one day a week where you just do cardio for like half an hour to an hour, and then just relax. Let your muscles recover. And the best thing to allow them to recover is, yeah, make sure that you have something like a recovery drink or anything like that there, and that will help a lot. As well as after you've gone and done your workouts and stuff, don't go piling, like scoffing back food. Still try to eat sensibly, but the other thing is drink water. Don't scull it, but sip it, because otherwise you can shock your heart. So yeah, but yeah, that's another tip as well, is don't wolf down food after a training session. Um, just eat normal and drink plenty of water to make up for that sweating that you did. And the bit of food is just enough to refuel the muscles. Okay. So sorry about that long answer, but yeah, that's a pretty in-depth question. Um, okay, so next one was Fika. Really, Fika? Can I not give a question? Yeah. Um, Her question anyway was, besides your family, who else do you spend most of your time with? That would be you guys. I don't really. Well, all my friends have moved away. I don't really get a chance to see them, but I do talk to them all the time on Facebook, as well as I talk to you guys on Twitter. You guys are my internet family, so that's what I mean by it all, is that besides talking to my friends and spending time with my family, you guys are it. Soon to be my son as well, so I cannot wait for that in a month. Wow. Okay, this one is from Nick. If you could go anywhere in the world for a week, all expenses paid, where would you go? Okay, so this is a week. Well, I mean, what I would want to do is visit the States and travel on a road trip to visit all of you, but I think that would take longer than a week. Like, I'm meaning my really close friends, my ones that are in my family chat. But other than that, I would still like to go to the States in one area that's central to you all, where you could all do a meet and greet. We could all do a meet and greet. That would be probably what I would like. But yeah, other than that, Hawaii. I would love to visit that place. Okay, and he also added, if you had to pick one superpower, what would it be? Um, Mine would be super, like, ultra intelligence, where basically I could do whatever I wanted with my mind. I could do psychic abilities, I could, like, well, psychic abilities, mind control comes under all that stuff. I wouldn't want to do the mind control though, because I prefer people to have their own choices. But other than that, I mean, moving objects with my mind, basically being like Psyche K. If you guys have ever seen that anime, where basically my mind is so powerful and I'm so intelligent that I could basically make myself immortal. I could create something to help others be immortal. I could stop all sickness. I could revive the sun, I could save the world, like basically fix the world so it stops caving in on itself, and I would do, I would love that. That would be the one power I would love the most, just because I'd be able to save people's lives, and save the world, save the future. Whereas super speed would probably be the other one, but the only thing with super speed is there's only so much you can do. Whereas with my super intelligence, I could teleport places if I were like Psyche K. Or I could move at super speeds because my mind allows me to. So yeah, it'd be ultra intelligence like Psyche K. Okay, let's quit. These next few questions are from Becca. So, what is it like living in New Zealand? Peaceful. I live in a place called Ngongotaha, and it's peaceful. It's calming. Um, it's beautiful. I mean, you've got plenty of nature around, but you've got plenty of nature, and then on top of it, we also have our big cities and stuff for people who prefer the cities, as well as we've got places that are half and half, like our home, Rotorua, which is where we're part of. Um, you have the city, and then throughout the city, there are gardens and things like that all through it, and trees everywhere. It it's a beautiful place. So yeah, it's peaceful and beautiful. Okay, next one is, if you could be any character of any movie or show, who would it be and why? Well, Flash. The Flash would be who I would want to be, because, like I've told you guys in earlier ones, he's one of my idols, and his sheer determination when he got paralyzed made him run again and gain his powers back. And that sheer determination is what helped me run again, because I had an injury when I was little and running hurt. So I read those, and his determination pushed me to push through the pain, and now I can run again. So I'm happy with that. But that would probably be the reason why, is just, well, I mean, who wouldn't love super speed? Being able to travel through time and things like that. But yeah, I mean, I could easily run to the future, find some cure for some uncurable disease now, and bring it back and save millions of lives, innocent lives. So I think that would be really cool. So yeah, it'd be the Flash. Okay. When did you first get into gaming? When I was about 5. Before that, I was playing Atari and playing Pedalball. It's the one with the two sliders that move up and down. You can play two player, and you got the little joystick controller. And basically, the ball just bounces between you both, and you can rebound it off the wall to get different angles and things like that. Um, that was the first game that I ever played, but the game that I got into, that actually got me into games, was Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on Master System 2, on the Sega Master System 2. So yeah, around 5 is when I first got into games. Finally, what is your favorite game? My favorite game, there are a few. I used to, on Mega Drive, I used to love Herzog's Way, which was a really great game. Um, Too much to explain with it, so if you ever want to see it, just search up Herzog's Way on Sega Mega Drive, or it's also known as Sega Genesis. Um, Here in New Zealand, we call the Genesis Mega Drive. Yeah, search up Herzog's Way. That was a really great game, as well as Mutant League Football on there. But other than that, Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 7 and Monster Hunter, because I've done over 10,000 hours on Monster Hunter, probably way more than that actually. Um, so yeah, it'd have to be a tie between those, and at the moment, Black Desert Online I really like. Um, what's your favorite game character? That would have to be the smuggler in Star Wars: The Old Republic. It's the MMORPG. Um, the reason why I like the smuggler is he's funny and everything. He's got that real cockiness about him that I really like. Um, Probably why I enjoyed watching Castle, and because he was quite cocky and funny. Um, but also the guy doing the voice, I don't know if it is him, but he sounds like Nathan Fillion, who is the guy that played Castle, as well as Hermes in the number two of Percy Jackson, and he played. Um, he's playing the new guy. I think it's in Rookies, something like that. The old guy. He's also in Firefly. There's multiple, yeah, but yeah, he sounds just like him, or very close. Okay, so that's all of Becca's, and then there is one more from Nick. Um, I chose this one last because I don't know how quickly I can do it. I used to be able to do it easily, but he says, "Can you say the alphabet backwards? If so, please do. If not, still, please do." Okay, so let's try this. ZYXWVUTSRQPONML KJIHGFEDCBA. There you go. I think that was it. I think that was the alphabet backwards. So yeah, that was my attempt at it. Anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed this, and I will see you guys in my next video. So until then, stay awesome, stay unique, and keep living happy. Laters, guys.